You know that AI means artificial intelligence, but what does that actually mean? It's the term that we use to refer to machines or computers working towards mimicking the way that the human brain works. But what a lot of people don't realize is that artificial intelligence is an umbrella term that has a bunch of different types of technology that sit below it. And a lot of these tools are things that you're probably already interacting with on a day-to-day basis. The main subcategories of technology that fall underneath artificial intelligence are going to be things like machine learning, natural language processing, speech recognition, computer vision, and then we could get into things like deep learning or generative AI. But ultimately, I want to kind of focus on those first few. Machine learning refers to technology or computers replicating our pattern recognition within our brains. So, for example, you interact with machine learning anytime that you click on something that Netflix recommends based off of your viewing behavior. It takes the data of what you've watched and recognizes the patterns associated with what you've been consuming and predicts what you might like next. Natural language processing is a computer deriving meaningful information from the way that we all speak. Also, being able to help us do things like translate English to Spanish using Google Translate. Computer vision is a computer using visual input like video to be able to, again, derive meaningful information. So if you think of something like hopping in a Tesla Uber, where it's got all of these sensors, it's using computer vision to recognize the environment around it and help drive decisions about when the car might brake for you or all of the other autonomous features that come along with a Tesla. Speech recognition is a computer being able to take speech and turn it into their language and be able to use that information to drive action. Really easy way to think of this is Alexa, Siri, any other voice assistant you might have in your house. And when we look at things like deep learning, that's going to be what your facial recognition is on your phone. And of course, most of us have heard of ChatGPT if we're not using it on a regular basis, which gets us into the land of generative AI. All of these different components bubble up into that larger umbrella term of artificial intelligence. And ultimately, us seeking to replicate the miracle and the magic that takes place in all of our heads every single day with computers.